Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Roseward, Stampersdelight.com. How's everybody doing today? Ready for the weekend? I know I am. So hop on, say hi, let me know you're there and where you're from. I'm just going to put my glasses on. And I've got a lot to go over today, so let's get started. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, come stamp with me. All right, I'm going to flip. Well, first, let me go over a couple of things. I do want to remind everybody that there is still time to get in on the fundraiser for the Australian firefighters with myself and Donna Gray. It's something that we came up with. Donna called me, we brainstormed, wanted to do something, so we said, okay, let's do a 24-hour video live with just the two of us. And when we put it out there, we had no idea how big this was going to get. Okay, we have over 20 presenters, so thank you to all the presenters, and all the slots for that are filled. A little birdie told me that our fearless leader, Sarah, might actually hop on, so we'll be looking forward to that. And we have, I think it's, if not 100, I lost count, of all of you that have donated your money and going to be watching the videos. So, again, we had no idea. I think we're up to like $3,500 that we've raised. And we were thinking maybe a couple of hundred if we were lucky. So thank you all for that. Again, I mean, just unbelievable, unbelievable. And it's just what Stampin' Up's all about. That is the heart of Stampin' Up. Friends, customers, stampers coming together. So thank you for that. The other question that I get asked a lot, I don't see any comments coming in here, so hopefully I'm on. The one thing that I want to remind everybody is they ask about the Facebook page live. Okay, the Facebook page will be out there forever. We're not going to take that down. It is a private group. You cannot just access it. Okay, you do have to donate. Hopefully I'm not on that page. Oh, good, Megan. I'm glad you saw me finally, because I was thinking I was switching back and forth with the other page to make sure it worked. So again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. There's still time to join. Go to stampingwithdonnag.com. You can donate there. It's easier because she is in Australia. You can go through me, but again, just go to Donna's page. All right, so let's get started. Good morning, Bridget. Okay, so a couple of things. I also want to remind you about our online classes. Donna and I have some online classes. We have the Painted Poppies, and we have the Peaceful Moments. And put these back in order. Okay, so there's 3 levels. The first levels, okay, is with everything you see pictured here. You can go click on my Facebook page icon there, and it'll go right to the add to cart, and you can either order the level 1s, and the prices are not on there because they may vary depending on what country you're in. Again, if you're in Australia, you can order it from Donna. If you're in the US, you want to order it from me, okay? So this is the level 2s. And again, just go back to the page. I'm not going to go through all the pieces again because I already did that, but just contact me, Stampersdelight.com, if you have more questions of what's in level 1 and level 2. And also, the video tutorials you can buy no matter, regardless of where you live. Unfortunately, if you live in the anywhere else but the US and Australia, you can't get our classes, but you can get the tutorials. Okay, so you can order those through either Donna or myself. Thank you to everybody that's already been ordering. I hope you enjoy them. The next thing I want to do is show you a sneak peek at our Sale-a-bration round 2. Good morning, Kathleen. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Susan. So in this catalog, mini catalog, we have some new items, okay, which I can't wait to show you. These are really cool. We have some designer series paper. We have well dressed, so we can add that to the best dressed, right? And we have some So Very Vellum specialty paper. We also have Tags in Bloom, which is probably my favorite because that goes with the Label Me Fancy and Label Me Lovely punch, which I'm going to be using at my retreat. this weekend. So to remind you, I will not be on Sunday night because I do have my retreat this weekend. That stamp set is going to go great with that those punches and the other stamp set. And then, of course, you can still get all the others. So you want to see those up front, up close and personal? Okay, so let's start with the Designer Series paper. This is the specialty paper. Absolutely beautiful. I know there might be some glare here. Try to get that off there, but I guess you can't. So here's the Designer Series papers that you get. Okay, you get 3 of each, I believe it is. Maybe 4. There we go. 3 of each. So here's the first one. The second one, I already can see, coloring with the blends is going to be gorgeous on this. Look at that. I can't wait to play with that. And then we have this nice one. I was looking at this and I thought, you know what? I'm thinking the painted poppies. That would go, I mean, they're not probably really poppies, but they could be. I don't know if you can really see them. But how nice are those? Love, love, love those. Again, you can be coloring them. And then, of course, this one. You can also be coloring them in. I see coloring here, maybe putting a embellishment in there to make it look like a flower. I know it's hard to see. Anybody needs a catalog, any of the catalogs, just let me know. Stampersdelight.com. And then we have this great vellum paper. I don't know about vellum paper. I love the fact that we got this nice lavender color. We have the, I think it's Pear Pizzazz, but it's a light green. And it's already got a texture to it. And then we have this one, which I believe is Pool Party. It's hard to see. Love, 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 love this. Okay. And that's my paper. The next thing I want to show you before I jump on is some more hand-stamped birthday cards. Thank you. Thank you, thank you so much for the birthday wishes, virtual cards, cards you sent in the mail. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Thank you all so much. I am blessed to have so many stamping friends, and family. So again, thank you for that. I also want to just mention that I did have a fundraiser for my birthday for the Australian animal wildlife, for all the animals that are perishing in the fires. And I'm happy to say that I tried to raise $200, and I think last count was up to $148. So thank you all for donating. If you couldn't donate, that's fine. Say a prayer. Okay, so for the birthday cards, this is from Elise, my business development advisor. Thank you, Elise. This one is from Kathleen McBride, one of my great customers. Thank you, Kathleen. Hope you're enjoying Florida. And I'll see you back here for the card buffet on the 23rd. This one is from my good friend Pam Irwin. Great card. This one is from one of my first stamping buddies. This is from Char Rosenberry. We started stamping together. This one is from my good friend and buddy when we go to convention and center stage, Kathy. Kathy Clark, thank you so much. Yes, Kathy, well, I'm just showing it now. Great cards. Thank you, everybody. This is actually from one of my first Facebook Live followers, Megan, all the way from Australia. Thank you, Megan. Now, let me just show you. She's got how it pops up like that, and I'll show it to you later, the other way. Well, let me just flip the camera now real quick. So let me show you that. Love this, so cute. That's so me with those sparkly shoes. So thank you, Megan. Thank you all so much for, again, all the birthday cards, the birthday wishes. I truly appreciate it. Okay, so let's get stamping now. Here's my host code for the month, and Stampersdelight.com. Also, don't forget you want to join by the end of next month so you can get that awesome special. So what I did today was I did do the Grace's Garden. And Grace's Garden, and I just had the dies. It's amazing how I lose everything so fast. Okay, well, here's the stamp set. I just had the dies here. Oh, is it? If I didn't lose something every morning or every time I go Facebook Live, it'd be amazing. It's so odd. Well, we better find them because I need to use them. Anyway, okay, here's the stamp set. We'll just jump into it. And I will show you the cards. Okay, so first up, the cards I did was a simply stamped card. And I'll bring that in. So I did a little masking there. Just a sweet little simple card. The next one I want to show you, was from a birthday card that I received that I loved so much from my aunt. It was not hand stamped, but the background was embossed and I really liked it. So if you watched my video about how to use cards, store-bought cards in your stamping, this is one of them. So again, I cut that out. I cut it down to meet the paper, and then I did this to it. But look at the embossing on that. Isn't it great? And then the inside is with all my heart. Okay, so that's another one. Now, when you cut these out, you get, when you cut these pieces out, I'm going to show you here. When you cut these pieces out, what happens is you get these. These are left over, so let me just show you real quick. So that would go in there, right? Well, as soon as it came out, I thought, ghost, could be one of those little, what are they called? Can't think of it now. In the ocean, octopus, if you put little tentacles coming down. So I saved them, and I came up with, I used the birthday bonanza, and I came up with this. Look how cute. I guess these could more look like ghosts, huh? But isn't that cute? So save those, and I made a cute little birthday card. And then I'm going to show you, hopefully, if I can find my dies. I can't believe I lost my dies here. We need those. Might have to just take a minute here and relax. Okay, so here's what I'm going to show you. I also paired it up with the silhouette scenes and did the archway. And, of course, I used our mask with the embossing paste, the shimmery embossing paste. And I made this card. Now, I didn't open that up. I didn't open the gate up. I left it closed. And this one I used the petal. Let me grab that. Path of Petals. Okay, so the first thing I have to really do here is figure out where my dies are. I cannot believe I lost my dies. That's not good, since I have to show you how to do the card. And you know, the sad thing is they're probably right in front of me. All right, well, just take a look at my card for a minute. Okay, this is not funny. Okay, I'm so sorry. What the heck did I do with them? I got my stamp sets right here. The new stamp sets are there. This is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. Just bear with me, because otherwise I'm just going to have to tell you how I did it. All right, well, we'll switch. Let me show you the card. Here's the card that I was going to showcase. Again, I used the embossing, the roses, the embossing folder from the annual catalog. And then I used these pieces. I open it up, and it's sort of like the seed packet card. But this one, because this looked like lavender to me. No, I didn't put them in the stamp case. Oh my gosh. Lonnie, thank you. I did. I never put them in there. You were paying attention. Thank you. Okay, well, it is morning. It has been a long week. Yes, they were in my stamp case. I did it just to make sure you all were awake, okay? So this is a card I'm going to showcase. Again, we open it up. There's the little gate. And then, like the seed packet, I put a lavender air freshener behind there, but when you pull it out, it's got a saying in there. And then, of course, when you open it, it also has the saying in there. I cannot believe it. But you know what? That's a great idea. I know a lot of people do put their I'm going to start doing that. I usually use a rubber band and put, stick them together. This is so much better. I just didn't want to do that because I like the plastic case it comes in, but what the heck? I can put that away. Everything happens for a reason, that's what I say. Okay, so we're going to put that right back in there. So again, this is, and you can do this with any stamp set, any air freshener. You can get like new car scent and do maybe something like that. Oh, I forgot to show you the stamps. Jesus, I really am a mess today. Okay, so let me finish this. You can use new car scent and maybe use the garage, geared up garage. So we're going to do that, but before I forget, I forgot to show you the actual stamp sets. This is the Rise and Shine, which, how did I miss that one? Okay, I'm discombobulated today, so there's, and this is a 2-piece set, so this is free with a $100 order. Yeah, I know, Angie, a lot of people do, I just never did it, but now I will. This is the Well Dressed. I'm glad to see how many people actually do put their stamp sets, their dies in there. I think I am going to start doing it. I just always like to put them with a rubber band, but I'm changing that now. And then this one is my favorite, I think, right now, the Tags in Bloom. So I forgot to show you the actual set. Okay. Here are the dies that we're going to be using that I found. And I have to order some more of my magnetic sheets here because there's a lot of dies in here, as you can see. We're going to be using this one because I did a lot of prepping ahead of time because I am on the early shift today. So okay, so we're just going to use the gate right now. So to start with this card, I'm going to bring in my pieces. Of course, I have another lavender air freshener. And again, this is another thing that I used to do a long time ago. Oldie but goodie. Okay, I'm going to bring in my Gorgeous Grape. And this is my Purple Posy, which you can see I already embossed. All right, we're going to put this right here. A piece of white, the same size. Now, you can put a little snail in the middle, or any kind of adhesive that you want to hold it down. Okay. Oh, no, actually, we're not going to cut through that. Never mind. See? I don't want that one. We're just going to cut through the one for this. For this card, we're just cutting through the one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this out. Actually, I am going to do that because I need the white one anyway. All right, so let's just, I'm just cutting so that I can cut 2 out. No, never mind. Do it this way. All right. I think I need to go back to sleep. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. You know how much I hate doing this on live TV, but I'm going to anyway. And I'm going to put that right there. And you know what? It's not the die I need. Boy, I am discombobulated. I need this one. So I'm using this die. Trust me, it's been a long week. Oh, actually, I think it's just that I'm a year older. I'm losing it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to run that through. I want to move it down just a little bit, though. Look at that. Senior moments. Talk about senior moments today. Let me make sure I got that pretty straight. Okay, so that's going to go through there. I'm going to pop that out. Now look, you know we're going to be using that for another card. Okay, so it looks like that. That's that piece. Now I'm going to bring in the white. And I'm going to... See, this one, if you have it our normal size, the 4 1/4 by 5 1/4, you can actually get 2 out of here. Okay, so I'm just going to do 1. I know I'll be using this set again, and I already have an idea of which one I'm going to pair it up with. I like pairing up sets so that you can see how versatile they are. Oh, that's a great idea. Angie says she's going to buy a magnetic tray next to her Big Shot so she doesn't lose them. I would still lose them. Okay, so let's move this out of the way because we're done for now. Put that over there. And when I pop this out, you'll see what I meant about those little guys. So I'm saving those because they make cute little birthday cards, little ghosts, things like that. Okay, these fall out really easy. Don't even need my take your pick tool, but I will grab it. Okay. Hey, listen, if I had to be perfect, like I always say, I wouldn't be doing this. Okay. This is going to go right here. Now for this, I am going to use my Tombow. I'm just going to put a little on the edges here. I'm not going to put anything down. I'm not going to put anything down here because I'm going to open that gate up. And that fits right back in there. Let that dry for a quick second. In the meantime, I'm going to grab another piece of white. And my stamp. And for this one, I'm going to grab the saying again because I just like it. It goes so nice with the lavender flower scent. So let's grab my gorgeous grape. Just going to lay this here for a second so I can make sure I have it right about where I need it. There we go. I just eyeball things. Okay. All right, so that we can put aside for a minute. I'm going to bring in my pieces, which I've already colored. So, of course, you're going to cut these out with all the dies that go with the set. And then just arrange them. So what I did, I have 2 long ones. Before I do that, let me make sure that my gate opens and closes. Let's grab the scissors. And to do that, you can just snip. You just snip right there. There's actually a line there. Hi, Jean. Okay. And I'm just going to gently fold that over. Get that piece out of there. Okay, so I know they work. And then the reason I wanted to do that was because I want to make sure that I don't put these too far in front so that the gates still open up. Now you can use dimensionals or you can use your snail or your Tombow. I'm just going to snail that down for now. Put it right about there. On the other side, put that right about there. And then I'm going to grab my dimensionals. And I'm going to pop the next ones up on dimensionals. So these little guys, I'll put 2 dimensionals on here. The other one you'll see I did flat. This one I'm going to change up a little bit. And put that right there. Same thing with this one. And you can see I already colored them with my blends. You know how much I love my blends. Put that right there. Now I have some other pieces here. So I have 2, I did a couple of them. I like to do a few at a time when I'm running things through the Big Shot. So these pieces are also dies that go with the set. But if you probably can't see it, they are with the new vellum. It's very light, but I wanted to add a little texture to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put a little Tombow on there. and put that right here. And again, a little Tombow on this one. This one I think broke. That's okay. Oh yeah, there's the other piece. It's okay, it'll still look good. Oh, Angie, yes, now you know how to use this. It's actually very easy to use this set. I know sometimes we see mechanisms and we think, oh no, it's too hard. But actually, this one is not. Okay, so this is going to go right on top of here. What I'm going to use for this are my strips, my dimensional strips. So I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to use the strips. Remember, you don't want anything on the top. Put that all the way over. A little bit on the bottom. You don't need a lot. And then, of course, I use every little piece I can. Pull off another strip. I love the strip dimensionals when we're doing something like this because they are just the right size. They're long, they're thin. That's a little too long. Pull that off. So don't forget about these when you're looking at dimensionals because these work great for shaker cards. And if that's hanging over, you can just do that. So yeah, I use these all the time for my shaker cards. I'll have everything that I used and any dimensions in the description later. And of course, still shots will be on Stampersdelight.com. So I'm going to layer that right on top there because you're not going to see the white. Okay. Just push that right in there. And then I have my little kitty. Now my little kitty, I'm going to grab a dimensional for him. You can use the mini ones too if you want. We'll put the little kitty right here. I'm going to bring in my gorgeous grape. Sorry about the banging. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer so I can score it. I know a lot of times I fold them on the Facebook Lives, but I do like using the scoring tool. It does give it a nice crisp fold. But sometimes I have so much stuff up here that I just fold it. I actually could find that piece. Okay, so we're just going to fold that in half, and then we're going to put it all together. So, even though I scored it, I still want my bone folder. Give it a nice crisp edge, and this is going to lay right on top of there. Now, I am going to use my Tombow for this, just in case I don't get it down right. I have a few seconds or a few minutes to slide it around. And this is going... Oh, thank you, Angie. Okay. Just see what I mean about sliding it around. There's my card, except for the inside. Now, here's my air freshener. And again, this is... When I saw this set, remember I said I have an idea for that. I love the seed packet idea, but this is nice too because when you pull this out, you actually have a saying there. So we're just going to slide that in. You do have to fold the lip down. Oop, almost forgot. There we go. All right, and you see how you see the lavender flowers right there? They almost blend in. That was my idea for this. Now, the other thing I forgot, well, I didn't forget, I'm going to do it right now, is you can put this with dimensionals, or you can put this with... flat. I'm going to use dimensionals. Probably could have used the smaller ones, but since the larger ones were there, I can always trim it. Oh, thank you, Susan. And I'm just going to put this on top of the trellis. Bring in my other piece of white cardstock, which is right here. And my saying, with all my heart. And my gorgeous grape is right there. Tap that. And let's see, I'll grab my little kitty again. And I like little kitty in smoky slate. kitty. And then I'm just going to put this on the inside. There we go. Now the other thing that I like to do that I did with the first one is add a little shimmer to it by using our Wink Stella. And I just go around and just push that all over. The only one I don't tell you to do this fast is the reds, because they do bleed a little bit. Should we make him sparkly? Why not? I'm just doing this real fast, so hopefully I have time for my second card. Let's see. I think I do. And there you go. So you open little gates. And then you have a cute little air freshener. I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, let me do the other one real quick before I have to get to work. If I can get the other one real quick. I haven't tried this one. I just got pieces here that I'm going to try. Now remember, I used the other stamp set that we had, silhouette scenes. And I had some of these already made up. So I said, why not try it? Okay, so this one was with the silhouette scenes. And I didn't cut that in half. I left it like that. Okay, so what I'm going to try here, I have a piece of smoky slate, and I did the background. I'm just going to use this piece right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Big Shot and run it through. Again, this was not planned. I don't have a sample for you yet. Let's see what we can do with this. Put this on here. I know, like I said, I know I'll be using this stamp set again. I already have an idea of what I'm going to be using it with next time. Again, don't forget, I won't be on Sunday. I have my retreat, and then Monday I have, for 48 hours, we have our fundraiser. So I have to get ready for that too. Oh yeah, and plus I'm working. Okay. So here we go again. This makes a nice piece. Remember, save all those. Okay, so here's this piece. So let's see what I'm going to do with this. I am going to fold this. Now you see, I didn't even use my paper trimmer because I put it in back of me. So we'll just fold that. I'll put this right here, but I'm going to layer it with black. Okay, I need to trim that a little bit. So let me bring in my little mini trimmer that you can get with the starter kit. You definitely want to get that. Just trim off a little bit here. See if that fits on there. Make sure it fits on here. Okay, so now that's a little too wide. Okay, so again, these were pieces I had left over, so I was playing around with them. Let's just cut that off. See if I can fit that on there. Yep, I can. Okay. You know what? Actually, I'm going to change that a little bit. Let me use it this way. Let me see. Okay, I'm changing that up a little bit. Let me cut this. Okay, so I want it. See, I'm already changing it. Don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I want it like that. And then that'll layer on there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do that right onto the white. This is going to go right on here. Oop. Okay. I'm doing this, I'm thinking of it as I go along. Yes, Angie, for 2 years. That's you were also, along with Megan, were probably, and Maureen Power were probably the first ones that started watching me 2 years ago. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 years. It'll be 2 years in April. Okay, so now I have that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little girl with the swing, and I'm going to put her right there. I'm going to use dimensionals on her. Put that, kind of put that right under there if I can. Oh, okay. All right, we'll leave that like that. I'm going to grab these flowers so that you can't see that and have them go down that way. Yes, you did, Kathleen. Thank you all so much for following me for the last 2 years, and I hope there's many more years ahead. So I'm just going to lay that right there so it hides that. Now, you can stamp this fence and cut it out because there is a die for that. But because I already have these little pieces done, I'm going to just switch that around. I'm just going to cut that off. I don't want the whole thing. I just want the fence. So again, you can use the stamp, but for time's sake, I'm just going to use this piece. Okay. I'm going to put that right there. Maybe bring it down a little bit. Put some Tombow. You see, I'm not using the side that has the glitter on it. I don't need that. I'm using up my pieces that I used to cut out. I'm going to put that right here. Okay. I am going to grab a little saying. Let's see. That's too big. So let's grab a small saying. And also, I wanted to show you, you know I keep my pre-cut tags, anything I have left over in here. What I've also done is I've gotten these cases and I've got my, I'll show you, my small pieces of colors. So anything that you have left over, because I had them all over the place and I've changed it so many times. So this case is all my greens, all those little pieces. And I keep them on my rolling cart so I can roll them around when I'm looking for a small piece. So this one has white. So let's find a small white piece in here that I can use. Okay, well, here's our nice little tag. That would probably work perfect. I'm going to put it this way. Okay. I'll grab the grape since it's gorgeous grape since it's there. And I'm just going to put keep dreaming because that's what it looks like she's doing. Again, I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Put that right there. Open that card up. I like the saying, keep dreaming, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, because it's a nice card to give somebody maybe that's graduating. Or so we're just going to stamp that. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the front. Voila. What do you think? So that was my second sample. I'll bring in the other samples again so you can see them, and there will be still shots on my blog. So those are the two stamp set cards from Grace's Garden and Silhouette Scenes. Silhouette Scenes is in the big catalog. And then, of course, we have my little lavender air freshener card. And then we have my little ghosts with the leftovers. and my Simply Stamped card. You could even put some Wink of Stella on there. I think, actually, well, I'll do it later because I do have to get to work. Let me switch the screen. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Keep sharing my videos. It keeps everybody coming back. The more people I have, the higher up on the food chain I get, so that my videos will pop up when you get on Facebook Live or YouTube, okay? Definitely subscribe to my channel. Even though you see me on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that, you know, again, you can find me easier and other people can find me. I really appreciate you helping me out that way. So the other day, my giveaway was the little ladybug set to the anybody who ordered on my birthday, which was Wednesday, and I drew a name. Of course, I did it on my birthday, so I didn't do it live. And that was Stacy P. And I already told her that she won, so she was ecstatic. So my giveaway for next Friday is going to be the Gangs All Mirror. So share my videos. Leave me a comment. Let me know what state you're in or what country. Unfortunately, I can only send these in the United States, okay? I hope you understand. When I do the cards, I can send the cards anywhere, okay? So definitely help me out. Share my videos. Join my YouTube page because I do some YouTube lives, YouTube videos. I do bring them over to Facebook, but if you don't happen to see them, you might miss something. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget the fundraiser. Don't forget the online classes. And I will be back here next Friday morning at 7 a.m. Have a great weekend, everybody. Keep on stamping. Bye.